Good Sunday morning, Patriots. Man, what happened last night? During the night, man, my phone blew up. It blew up. And I was getting messages about the emergency broadcast system and I'm sure that you all got some information too because I sent some of that out. So here's the deal. Here is the deal. I am 100% convinced, and we know this, that whatever I don't even want to call them the left. I mean, first of all, I used to say the liberals. And then I'm like, you know what? A true liberal really agrees with free speech, things like that. So I'm like, yeah, the left, Democrats, the left. But then all of a sudden, we've got all these Republican rhinos that are lockstep right in with them. And I'm like, okay, what is it? It's demonic. It's satanic. It is the enemy of our soul. It is the enemy of our nation. It is, don't kid yourself. That's who the fight is against. And I've been always saying recently, who is for the banning of free speech? Why is that okay? When did that become okay? All of these things, Google banned Parler. Apple removed Parler from their store. Now every Democrat is okay with this because they're private companies. If that's the case, small business owners open up shop and never close for the government again. What I know is whatever they are accusing President Trump of is what they are doing. That's the truth. That happened with the Russia, the Ukraine. Really? Some of you need to start doing some emergency research, because some of us who have been working at this, following, digging, and we give you some information, and then I'm just saying, you're going to have to start doing some research for yourself. I don't mind answering questions, but I don't have all the answers. I just know this does not surprise me. Not one little bit does it surprise me. What you are seeing, let me tell you something. Democratic socialism is the front door to communism. And if you don't think that's happening in your country, you are very sadly mistaken. Absolutely sadly mistaken. I hope you heard Lieutenant McInerney. I hope you heard what he said. I hope you heard. There's so many things I hope you heard, but and everybody's screaming, wake up, America, wake up, wake up. It is time for everyone to know the truth. So Nancy Pelosi wants to, so they took the president. I hate it when I start a sentence and don't finish it. That's 2, now or 3. They've banned our president, the president of the United States, from social media. Why? What are they so afraid of? Oh, he's mean. They don't like his texts. That doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? It doesn't. Think about it. I heard this morning that they've taken his email capabilities. I don't know if that's true. But if that's true, if they can do it to the president of the United States, they can do it to you and they can do it to me. And if you think they won't, you're sadly mistaken. So all the hubbub and Nancy Pelosi's like, oh, we've got to remove the president now. We have to remove the president now. Well, guess what? Special forces are the ones who went in and took that laptop. Those laptops were taken, but they weren't taken by some willy-nilly Antifa, MAGA, pretend people. No, that was taken by special forces. And this is very sensitive stuff. It's very sensitive stuff. These people have committed treason Treason. And now they're unhinged. Oh, the president has nuclear codes. We've got to take the nuclear codes away from him. This president has been the least aggressive, war-seeking president in our nation's history. Now, there are some presidents where it just was war. It was wartime. We're in a war. It's just not with nuclear weapons. Look how he brokered and made peace with North Korea. And now all of a sudden you think he's going to go in there because he's mad and a sore loser and he's going to start pressing buttons? Are you crazy? Are you nuts? Listen carefully. Listen carefully to me. She is doing this because, listen, I'm not even going to say the left or the demonic Luciferian Satan globalist, yes, I said it, want to go in and they want to press the buttons. They want to start a nuclear war and say, oh, see, President Trump did it. That's what they want. Then they hand over a war, and that's the plan. So that's one thing that we are praying against, and we are going to stand our ground. Listen, God is not finished with America. But here's my question. Did you think this was going to be easy? Did the soldiers crossing the Delaware go, oh, it's cold. We have to stop now. This was not going to be easy. We are fighting for our life, for our freedoms. So, I don't know what platform things will end up being on. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to have the 10 days of darkness. And if we are, I don't know what that looks like. I don't know. But what I know is God is still in control. God is still in control. And so for all of anybody and all of my, 77 followers, ooh, that's scary. But let me tell you something. Big tech doesn't care. One voice, reaching your voice. And then if you share it, that's two voices. And you've seen the thing goes, and so on, and so on, and so on. So keep the faith, stay the course, hold the line, prepare. Have we not been telling you this? Prepare. Get some food, get some water, put gas in your car. If you have dogs, get some dog food. God is ripping out. I'm telling you, he is ripping out the institutions of corruption. I received a picture today, which I will not share, that came off of Hunter Biden's laptop. People, it's bad. It is so bad. And that's why the fight is so big. This is no longer about Trump. He was the man. He is the man. He took on the military operation. This is a military op. He took it on, knowing the playbook. But we stand today not about President Trump. It isn't about him anymore. And whatever happens from this point on, the information has to come from the military. Because if it comes from President Trump, everybody's going to go, ooh, Orange Man bad, Orange Man bad, Orange Man bad. He's rude. I don't like the way he tweets. His tone is terrible. I don't care. But what the majority of the people, they have been brainwashed. Read some stuff about brainwashing. The mainstream media, which is propaganda, has put out nothing but negative for 4 years. They haven't done their job. Nothing but negative for 4 years, which has brainwashed a lot of people. A lot of people have been brainwashed. And so if he comes out and says X, Y, and Z, ooh, Trump bad, Trump bad. They can't even see the good that's been done in our country. This is going to have to be a military operation. It's going to have to come through that. So buckle, I've heard buckle up, buttercup, and I've heard strap in. Well, there's a difference in buckling up and strapping in. And I'll tell you something else. And I could be wrong. And then if time falls out, time runs and I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. Oh, well, I can afford to be wrong. You can't. Okay, what was I going to say? It was really good. Oh, Space Force. Do you think Space Force was just like, let's just see, can we send another rocket to outer space? Oh, yay, we're creating a brand new force of government and it's space? What? And what's controlling information now? Satellites. You don't think there was more to it than that? Time will tell, won't it? Okay. 11 minutes. People have a very short attention span. Very, very short attention span. Can't even watch 2 or 3 minutes of a video and then you want to run crying. What's going on? Oh, it's frustrating. Okay. Do some digging. There are some places that you can go to find some information. One of my favorite sources is X22 Report Podcast or x22report.com. He gives good, solid, researched information. He's a great place to listen to. And we know news just informed you. There are several places. Hey, but if you think you're going to Google and find something, good luck with that. DuckDuckGo for now. I mean, they haven't shut it down. So, yeah. So I want you to have a great day. It's Sunday. I'm about to go to church and I'm just going to have a great day. So whatever you hear the Luciferians say, that's exactly what they're doing. So pay attention. If they're yelling nuclear, buttons, nuclear, it's what they want. It's what they want to do and blame it on. That's what they want. Okay. So that's all I have to say today. Just wanted to air it out and be blessed. Hang on to your freedoms. Fight for them. Fight for them for now and for your children and your grandchildren. Because it's not the time to give up the fight. If you haven't, let's see here. If you haven't subscribed to me, go ahead and do that. I have 77 subscribers. Yeah, 77. That's a good number. But I'd like to have more for the time that YouTube is allowing me to be on here. I'm sure I'm not that great of a threat. But I have to get out and say what I want to say. So be blessed. Have a great day and see you on the next one.